All right, so let's start this broadcast with some breaking news that's just come in, where the situation in West Asia continues to escalate. Developments are happening thick and fast, with Israel now saying that it is weighing in its options on how to attack Iran. Tehran has issued a pretty dire warning to Tel Aviv, which could potentially alter the escalation matrix. Tehran has said that it could review its nuclear doctrine if Israel chooses to attack Iran's nuclear assets. Iran has said that it knows where the Israeli nuclear facilities are, asserting that it would target them with precision missiles if Israel attacks Iran's nuclear sites. And earlier I've spoken with the former American security advisor John Bolton, where I asked him that if Israel chooses to attack Iran's nuclear facilities, would it not be evident that Iran would of course hit back at Israel's nuclear site, especially the Dimona site in the Negev desert? Listening to what John Bolton had to say about this.
But on Saturday, the Israeli government issued warnings to its civilian population in key areas and in and around big cities, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, near many of Israel's military bases, but also to residents in and around Dimona, where the reactor is. So we don't know, and obviously Israel doesn't say much about it, but that's at least some indication that in Israel they perceive Dimona to have been subject of the attack on Saturday, apparently not successfully. But in other words, it may have been Iran that crossed the red line of attacking the nuclear program of Israel first.
Now remember, in recent years, the state of Israel has carried out some pretty major expansions to its Dimona nuclear facility in the Negev desert, where it has historically made fissile material that is needed for its nuclear bombs. Israel built the Dimona reactor in the 1950s with some pretty extensive and clandestine help from the French government. Now, besides Dimona, Israel has also developed other nuclear facilities as well, for instance in Haifa and also in Elabun and Yodafat. Now, a senior Iranian Revolutionary Guard commander has said that Iran could review its nuclear doctrine. This is the first time that Iran has explicitly mentioned about its nuclear program since the escalations that have been witnessed in the course of the last fortnight. Iran has always stated that its nuclear enrichment sites are all for civilian purposes and are open for the IAEA inspectors to come forth and carry out their inspections. But Israel and its Western allies have long suspected that Iran has been secretly building a nuclear weapon. And now with Iran publicly stating that it could review its nuclear doctrine if Israel chooses to attack Iranian nuclear sites, things appear to be escalating pretty fast. The warning from Tehran has come after the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu said that Israel, of course, is considering all options on how to respond to the Iranian reprisal. Now, the Iranian attack on Saturday marks the very first time that Tehran has launched a direct military assault on the state of Israel. The Israeli authorities said that Iran launched more than 330 drones and missiles, and the Israelis claim that about 99% of these were intercepted by the air defense systems in tandem, that is, along with the Americans, Brits, the French and the Jordanians. But the attack took place less than 2 weeks after the bombing of the Iranian consulate in Damascus, which the Iranians quite clearly say was carried out by the Israelis. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.